Hello, welcome to West Anime Sims. My name is Kelvin, and how are you doing? We are back with another speed build. This is more of a challenge. I'm trying to build a house shape of a Christmas tree. Now, the last time I tried the Christmas tree house is actually a layout with a shape of a Christmas tree. This time I'm going to make a 3D look of Christmas tree, make it a house that actually looked like a huge Christmas tree on the lot. So I'm excited to try it out. So the first thing I'm going to do is definitely to lay out an octagonal shaped house. That will be our shell, and the top floors will be just the tree itself with using octagonal roofs as tiers of tree. A challenge of roofing is making sure the octagon roof is exactly centered on the house, and also getting the right angles of the roof. Make sure it's not too steep or too flat, so it will look a little bit more nicer. Here I am adjusting the roof. So I just realized I'm actually doing a tiny living house already because of the size of the house being a little bit smaller. Now the layout of the house will be a huge octagonal single-story house, and I put the wooden paneling as the exterior to emulate the trunk, and also definitely using a Christmas themed from Happy Holiday stuff pack for the doors and windows, as well as some of the floors. And at the back I will just put a small bathroom and a bedroom with the open concept in front of a kitchen, living and dining room. So definitely put a lot of green and red colored wallpapers and floors to get into the festive mood, and definitely use a lot of decorations of Christmas decorations for this house. And yes, definitely I put in a nice carpet for the bedrooms. You will see that later. I'll put in a pattern stripe ones, which is customized. Actually feels really cool to be able to customize your own floors, and it's really interesting designs of your own, and it's not unlike many houses. And so yeah, the Christmas season is finally kicking on its way. So my first video is already been out, which is the retro review of Happy Holiday Stuff Pack, which you will see some of the items that are used going to be here, and definitely more videos to come that are Christmas theme or holiday theme. The way to wrap up the year of 2022. Definitely this year is having a lot of changes in my personal life, and as well as continuing on what I started in 2021, which is this YouTube channel. And I'm actually quite pleased of the improvements I made and community I grew in the YouTube atmosphere, as well as simming community. I've never been a online person in Sims community. Mostly I just play whatever on my own time and stay offline as much as possible. Only go online for news and updates, but never interact with people around the world. I'm actually surprised. A lot of Malaysian simmers out there, as well as a lot of international friends. I learn their cultures and their building styles of how they play the Sims. They're actually a really nice bunch of people. I'm really glad I'm in this community, and I hope that I keep growing in this community, my own community as well. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe. And for retro Sims content, so I'm already reaching the phase of decorating the house and furnishing it. Definitely a Christmas tree should be included in this house. I put a more slimmer type version of the Christmas tree instead of the standard large one to give it a more less cramped look, because this house is already very small, and a lot of retro items, and give a little sense of a cabin looking feel with the antler type of a lamp. And also I skipped the option of putting a fireplace, even though it would be nice to have a fireplace with stockings. I think this house, I think it will ruin the outer shell of a chimney sticking out like that. So as I put in a lot of decorative light and the garlands, I put it all over the bedroom. As you can see here, I don't really have a lot of room to go around with, so I have to make sure the necessities are there, as well as keeping some decorations in the holiday cheer mood to give the Christmas theme, to give a more Christmas theme. Definitely there's a gingerbread house in the kitchen area, as well as put in some more Santa Claus, and as well as the small Christmas tree on the shelves to give more Christmas decorations in the kitchen area. So definitely in the lighted reindeers at the side. Instead of putting one each at each side, I put it like as if reindeers just resting in one corner of the yard. And definitely put pine trees to landscape this house. And initially I wanted to put in more light on the roof as like a Christmas light, but it turned out that even with using move objects on, the light could actually float in the air instead of sticking at the side of the roof like it's supposed to be. So I decided to skip the whole idea altogether, and I put in lights around the fences with move objects on, and it turned out pretty well. Obviously, any ideas of how to decorate this house even better, you can do comment down in the comments below, or maybe you can re-upload this and with your own decoration. I'm fine with that. As well as I put at the back the skating rink as ice skating rink, because I feel that it's a lot of space at the back. Might as well I put something at the back for your Sims to entertain themselves. So other than this build challenge, I'm going to have 2 more speed builds lining up for you this month. So keep an eye and stay tuned for the builds coming up soon. I'm pretty excited to build Christmas theme builds that are really fun to do. Even though it's not snowing in The Sims 2, it's really hard to get the Christmas vibe without the winter season on build mode especially. But I'm really jealous a bit about Sims 4. The only thing that is good about Sims 4 is the build tools and also the way they put in the effects during seasons. It also take into effect when you're building it on that season. So yeah, and also a snowy escape, which is by default snows all the time. So if you want a eternal winter wonderland, you can build in Mount Kohlrabi. I do see a lot of nice Sims 4 Christmas builds lately. The ones from Yukihiro. He is a really talented Sims 4 builder, and his amount of detail and creativity is through the roof, and his builds are totally standouts from the rest of the Sims building community. As well as for the Sims 2 side is Von Dionysius. I do really like his work, especially he builds in the Sims 2, and he rarely uses CC, I believe, and the sheer creativity and the detail is so much better, and he really uses terrain too to make it the builds very dynamic and interesting. Okay, we're reaching the end of this speed build or challenge, and the Christmas tree house is already taking shape. What do you think? Please leave me a comment, and the screenshots of this build as well as the link download this build will be down in the description below, as well as in my Instagram and Tumblr page. Do check it out and follow in my Instagram and Tumblr accounts as well for more updates. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to West Anime Sims for more updates on retro Sims content. Merry Christmas Thank you for watching and see you on the next video. Bye bye!